Hello friends, welcome to today's current affairs. Today is 2nd April 2021. So in this video I will be discussing all the current affairs of today. So let's get started. Let's go to the first news. Suez Canal reopens after giant container ship Ever Given is freed. So an Ever Given named ship was blocking the Suez Canal. It was now reopened. Suez Canal has been reopened after the ship has been freed. So Suez Canal was blocked for 6 days in March 2021 after the accidental grounding of Ever Given, a golden class container ship longer than the Eiffel Tower. The 193-kilometer long, that is 120 miles, Suez Canal is among the most trafficked waterways in the world, used by oil tankers shipping crude from the Middle East to Europe and North America. So now Suez Canal has been reopened after the ship Ever Given, which was blocking, has been freed. Now let's go to the next news. Atal Innovation Mission launches AIM Prime. Atal Innovation Mission Prime in partnership with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Venture Center. So Atal Innovation Mission has launched AIM Prime in partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Venture Center. AIM Niti Aayog launched AIM Prime program for research, innovations, market readiness and entrepreneurship, an initiative to promote and support science-based deep tech startups and ventures across India. So Venture Center is a Pune-based non-profit technology business incubator. So let's go to the next news. Punjab Cabinet okays free travel for women in the state government buses from April 1st. So yesterday onwards it was allowed. That is, Punjab Cabinet has allowed the free travel for women in the state government buses from April 1st. So in the government bus, women need not pay the charge. It is free for them. So Punjab Chief Minister Amarendra Singh has announced the free travel scheme in Vidhan Sabha on March 5th. The scheme will benefit over 1.31 crore women or girls across the state. Now, as the news is related to Punjab, let's see some facts about Punjab. Punjab capital is Chandigarh. The name of Chief Minister is Amarendra Singh, and the name of governor, I would like you to mention it in the comments. Name of Punjab governor. Then there are some wildlife sanctuaries: Abohar Wildlife Sanctuary, Harike Wildlife Sanctuary, Bir Moti Bagh Wildlife Sanctuary, Jhanjar Bachauli Wildlife Sanctuary, and Birbad San Wildlife Sanctuary. These all are in Punjab. Now the next news. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar flags off demo train services connecting Falton to Pune through Lonand. So the regular service of a demo diesel electric multiple unit train commences from March 31st. Falton, 110 km southeast of Pune, is known for agriculture produce and agro-based industries. Sugarcane, pomegranate, capsicum, okra, etc. are produced here. Then, owing to the above products and companies, there is much movement of traders and aggregators from Falton to Pune and other cities. Now let's go to the next news. Facebook and Google to build up new cables under the sea called Echo and Bifrost to connect the US to Singapore and Indonesia. So the projects will be done in collaboration with local partners including Excel, Axiata, TBK, PT and Singapore-based Keppel Corp. The Echo subsea cable will be the first to link Singapore directly to the US. So with the stops at Indonesia and Guam en route to Eureka, California. That fiber link is expected to be operational in 2023. Then Google is the only investing in Echo unlike Facebook. Then Bifrost is expected to be completed in 2024. not Bifrost, Bifrost. Then some facts about Facebook and Google. So first, Facebook was founded on February 2004. Headquarters is in Menlo Park, California, United States. Founders are Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCallum, then Dustin Moskovitz, Chris Hughes. Only Mark Zuckerberg is important because he is also the CEO of Facebook. Now about Google. Google was founded on 4th September 1998. Its parent organization is Alphabet Inc. The CEO of Google is Sundar Pichai. Then some facts about Singapore. Singapore city is the capital. Currency is dollar. President is Halima Yacob and Prime Minister is Lee Hsien Loong. Then about Indonesia. Jakarta is the capital. Rupiah is the currency. President is Joko Widodo. Then the next news. Tokyo Olympics 2020. 121 torch relay kicks off countdown to delay Summer Games. So the Tokyo Olympics torch relay kicked off on March 25, 2021, a year late and without spectators. The games are to begin on July 23rd. So Tokyo, capital, Japan, capital is Tokyo, currency is yen, the Prime Minister is Yoshihide Suga. Then the next news, NSC Academy gift SCZ, that is sign pact to launch a certification in international financial services. So the NSC, that is National Stock Exchange Academy Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of National Stock Exchange, has signed an MOU with the GIFT SCZ, Special Economic Zone Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Gujarat International Finance Tech Company Limited. The MOU lays down foundation for NAL and GIFT City to assist in capacity building of trained manpower by developing, launching and conducting training programs related to international financial services. Tapan Ray is the MD and Group CEO then Gift City, and Vikram Limaye is the MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange. Then the next news, former President of Madagascar, Didier Ratsiraka, a champion of India-Madagascar ties, has died. He has passed away. Didier Ratsiraka, who was President of Madagascar from 1975 to 1993, that is 18-year term, and from 1997 to 2002, a 5-year term again. He had visited India in 1980 on a bilateral state visit and 1983 to participate in the NAM summit. Then he admired Indira Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi and had contributed in advancing India-Madagascar ties. Then some facts about Madagascar. Capital is Antananarivo, currency is Ariari, and the President of Madagascar is Andry Rajoelina. Then the next news, Indian Army formally closes down military farms after 132 years of service. So the Indian Army has formally closed down the military farms after 132 years of service in a formal closing ceremony on 31st March. The farms were set up with the sole requirement of supplying hygienic cow milk to troops in garrisons across British India. The first military farm was raised on 1st February 1889 at Allahabad. Then some facts about Indian Army. Indian Army was founded on 1st April 1895. So during the British time it was formed. Then headquarters is in New Delhi. The Chief of Army Staff, Army Chief is Manoj Mukund Naravane. Then the next news, new subspecies of six-line blue butterfly discovered from southwestern Ghats. So the discovery of the species Nakaduba Sinhala Ramaswamy Sadashivan in Agastya Malais in Western Ghats a decade ago has now found place in the Journal of Threatened Taxa. It is the first time that a butterfly species was discovered by an all-Indian research team from the Western Ghats. Their distribution ranges from India, Sri Lanka, whole of Southeast Asia, Australia and Samoa. Then some facts about Sri Lanka, Australia and Samoa, because it has been mentioned here, Sri Lanka, Australia and Samoa. So some facts about them, these countries, the capital and currency I will tell. So Sri Lanka capital is Sri Jayawardhanapura Kotte, currency is rupee. Australia capital Canberra, currency dollar. Then Samoa capital Apia, currency thala. Then World Economic Forum's Gender Gap Index, India has slipped 28 places and ranks 140 among 156 nations. So in 2020, that is previous year, India was ranked 112th among 153 countries. Now India has slipped 28 places to reach 140th rank. So India has closed 62.5% of its gender gap till date, becoming the third worst performer in South Asia. So India has slipped 28 places and ranks 140. This year India has ranked 140 among 156 nations in World Economic Forum's Gender Gap Index. Pakistan and Afghanistan are Pakistan and Afghanistan are ranked below India in Asia. So let's check Pakistan's some facts and Afghanistan's capital and currency. So Pakistan capital Islamabad, currency is rupee. Afghanistan Kabul, Afghani. Then some facts about World Economic Forum. It was founded on January 1971. Founder was Klaus Schwab. Headquarters is in Cologne, Switzerland. Then the next news, Ghaziabad Nagar Nigam in Uttar Pradesh lists itself at a BSE. So Ghaziabad Nagar Nigam Limited itself at a BSE and successfully raised 150 crore rupees by issuing municipal bond on private placement basis using the BSE bond. This is the first ever green bond issuance by any municipal corporation in the country. Then the money will be used for construction of a tertiary sewage treatment plant at Indirapuram in Ghaziabad. Earlier, Lucknow Municipal Corporation in UP had listed itself at the BSE. So this time, which place? Ghaziabad Nagar Nigam Limited in Uttar Pradesh has listed itself in the BSE. So as the news is related to Uttar Pradesh, we will check some facts about Uttar Pradesh. Capital is Lucknow. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Governor is Anandiben Patel. Dudhwa National Park is in Uttar Pradesh. Chandraprabha Wildlife Sanctuary, Shahid Chandrasekhar Azad Bird Sanctuary, Okla Bird Sanctuary, Amangarh Tiger Reserve and Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. These are in Uttar Pradesh. Dance form of Uttar Pradesh is Kathak. Then Narora Atomic Power Plant, Singrauli Super Thermal Power Station is in Uttar Pradesh. Then the next news, India's financial year 22 GDP may grow 7%. K-shaped recovery likely in APAC region. It is the report given by UNESCAP. So what is UNESCAP? The United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific said that it expects Indian economy to grow 7% in financial year 22 despite rollout of COVID-19 vaccine and against a contraction of 7.7% in the preceding year. So the Asia Pacific region including India is starting a K-shaped recovery of their economies as per the UN agency. The National Statistical Office has projected an 8% contraction in India's financial year 21 GDP. Some facts about UNESCAP, that is United Nations Economic Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. So it was founded on 28 March 1947. Headquarters is in Bangkok, Thailand. Parent organization is United Nations Economic and Social Council. So the full form of UNESCAP is United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. Now the next news, 104 feet tall flag mast inaugurated by Sikkim Governor Ganga Prasad. So a 104 feet tall flag mast hoisting, that is flag pole hoisting the national flag, was inaugurated at the Mahatma Gandhi Marg in Sikkim. So where it was inaugurated? It was inaugurated in Sikkim by the Sikkim Governor Ganga Prasad. Now some facts about Sikkim. capital is Gangtok, governor is Ganga Prasad. Then Kanchenjunga National Park is in Sikkim. Then Kyong Nolsla Alpine Wildlife Sanctuary is in Sikkim. Shingba Rhododendron Wildlife Sanctuary is in Sikkim. Barsi Rhododendron Wildlife Sanctuary is also in Sikkim. Then Solamo Lake or Cholamu Lake is the highest lake in India. It is also in Sikkim. Then the next news, World Bank raises India's financial year 22 GDP forecast to 10.1 percentage from 5.4 percentage earlier. So it was predicted that India would grow at 5.4 percentage rate, but now they have revised it. They have raised India's growth forecast to 10.1 percentage. However, according to its South Asia Economic Focus Spring Update report, World Bank chose to provide a range for its financial year 22 prediction of 7.5 to 12.5 percentage due to significant uncertainty at this stage about both epidemiological and political developments. So earlier it was 5.4, now it is changed to 10.1 percentage. World Bank has raised India's financial year GDP forecast. So the GDP forecast of World Bank is 10.1 percentage. Then some facts about World Bank. It was founded on July 1944. Headquarters is in Washington, D.C., United States. The president of World Bank is David Malpass. Then the next news, government sets gross market borrowing target at 7.24 lakh crore for first half of financial year 22. So the center will borrow rupees 7.24 lakh crore from the market in the first half of financial year 22, or just over 60% of the budgeted full year target, continuing with the trend of front loading the borrowing when the liquidity is high and private demand for funds is low. So center has also raised its gross market borrowing in financial year 21 to 13.71 lakh crore against a revised estimate of 12.8 lakh crore. Now the next news, SBI has signed $1 billion with Japan Bank for International Corporation. The loan is intended to promote smooth flow of funds for the whole range of business operations of Japanese automobile manufacturers in India. So the purpose is also given in the first point. Then Japan Bank for International Corporation is a policy-based financial institution wholly owned by the Japanese government. SBI has signed a similar deal with JBIC in October last year also. So in the previous year also, the SBI has signed a similar deal with the Japan Bank for International Corporation. Now some facts about SBI. SBI was founded on 1st July 1955. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. The tagline of SBI is "The banker to every Indian." The chairperson of SBI is Dinesh Kumar Khara. Then the next news, noted Marathi writer Dr. Sharan Kumar Limbave to receive Saraswati Samman 2020. So noted Marathi writer Dr. Sharan Kumar Limbale will receive Saraswati Samman 2020 for his book Sanatan. Saraswati Samman, instituted by K.K. Birla Foundation in 1991, it's recognized as the most prestigious and highest literary award in the country. The award carries 15 lakh rupees, a citation and a plaque. So who has received the Saraswati Samman 2020? Noted Marathi writer Sharan Kumar Limbale. So as he is from Maharashtra, we will check some facts about Maharashtra, some static GK about Maharashtra. So in my current affairs, I have included static part also, so that there is no need for you to refer static from other sources. I have included static portion also that comes in current affairs. So the capital of Maharashtra is Mumbai. Chief Minister is Uddhav Thackeray. Governor is Bhagat Singh Koshyari. Then Chandauli National Park, Gugamal National Park, Navegon National Park, Tadoba National Park. These are in Maharashtra. Koina Wildlife Sanctuary, Tansa Wildlife Sanctuary, Malavan Wildlife Sanctuary, Fansad Wildlife Sanctuary, Godazari Wildlife Sanctuary. These are in wildlife sanctuaries are in Maharashtra. Then the dance form of Maharashtra is Lavani. Then Tarapur Atomic Power Station and Jaitapur Nuclear Power Project is also in Maharashtra. Koyna Dam, which is in Koyna River, is in Maharashtra. Batsa Dam, Batsa River, also in Maharashtra. Girna Dam, Girna River is also in Maharashtra. Radhanagari Dam, Bhogavati River is also in Maharashtra. Then Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport is also in Maharashtra. Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar International Airport is also in Maharashtra. Then the next news, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank and Axis Bank to co-lead new umbrella entity with Amazon Visa as partners. So the ICICI Bank and Axis Bank have tied up with Amazon and Visa to launch a retail payment entity which will be a rival to the state-owned NPCI, which currently delivers services like UPI based payments. So the Amazon founder and CEO is Jeff Bezos. Some facts about ICICI Bank. It was founded on June 1994. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Tagline of ICICI Bank is Hum Hai Na Khayal Aapka. Then CEO of ICICI Bank is Sandeep Bakshi. Then Axis Bank. Some facts about Axis Bank. Founded on 1993 in Ahmedabad. Headquarters is in Mumbai. Tagline is Badti Ka Naam Zindagi. CEO is Amitabh Chaudhary. Then the next news, government to infuse 14,500 crore rupees in 4 PSU public sector undertaking banks through recapitalization bonds. So the 4 lenders in which the government will infuse capital include Central Bank of India, Indian Overseas Bank, Bank of India and UCO Bank. So Central Bank of India will receive the highest infusion of 4,800 crore rupees, followed by 4,100 crore by Indian Overseas Bank. Similarly, government will infuse 3,000 crore in Bank of India and rupees 2,600 crore in UCO Bank. So the recapitalization bonds will be issued with 6 different maturities. So as we have here taken the name of 4 banks in this news, we will discuss the details about these banks. Central Bank of India first. Founded on 21st December 1911. Headquarters is in Mumbai. Tagline is Central to you since 1911. As this bank is founded on 1911, the tagline of the bank is Central to you since 1911. Then MD and CEO is Matam Venkata Rao. Then the next bank is Indian Overseas Bank. Indian Overseas Bank was founded on 10th February 1937 in Chennai. Headquarters is also in Chennai. The tagline of the bank is Good People to Grow With. Then CEO of the bank is Partha Pratim Sengupta. Then the next third one is Bank of India, founded on 7th September 1906 in Mumbai. Headquarters is also in Mumbai. The tagline is Relationship Beyond Banking. The MD and CEO of Bank of India is Atanu Kumar Das. Then the last one, UCO Bank. UCO Bank was founded on 6th January 1943. Headquarters is in Kolkata. Then tagline is Honors Your Trust. The CEO of the bank is Atul Kumar Goyal. Then the next news, Special Forces of India and the US carry out military drill Vajra Prahar in Himachal Pradesh. So the 11th edition of Indo-US Joint Military Forces exercise Vajra Prahar 2021 was conducted at a Special Forces Training School located at Baklo in Himachal Pradesh. It is aimed at sharing best practices and experiences in areas such as joint mission planning and operational tactics. As this news is related to Himachal Pradesh, we will see some facts about Himachal Pradesh. There are 2 capitals, just like Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu is a summer and Jammu is summer capital, and which one is the winter capital? Srinagar. Srinagar is the summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital. Yes, Srinagar is a summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital. Just like that, Himachal Pradesh also has 2 capitals, summer capital and winter capital. Shimla is the summer capital and Dharamshala is the winter capital. The Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh is Jairam Thakur. Governor is Bandaru Dattatreya. Then the national parks in Himachal Pradesh are Great Himalayan National Park, Pin Valley National Park, Indrakila National Park, Kirganga National Park, Simbalbara National Park. Then the wildlife sanctuaries in Himachal Pradesh are Kibbar Wildlife Sanctuary, Govind Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Dauladhar Wildlife Sanctuary, Chail Wildlife Sanctuary, Kugti Wildlife Sanctuary, yes, and Kugti Wildlife Sanctuary. That's it. Then Bakranangal Dam, which is in Sutlej River, is also in Himachal Pradesh. Then the next news, Odisha celebrates 86th statehood day on 1st April. So Odisha Day is also known as Odisha Divas or Utkal Divasa. It is celebrated on 1st April in the state in the memory of its formation as a separate state out of Bihar and Orissa province, with the addition of Koraput and Ganjam from Madras Presidency on 1st April 1936. So Odisha Divas or Odisha Day is celebrated on April 1st. This time it was 86th statehood day. So Odisha has become the first independent state on a language basis in India on this day 85 years ago. Then some facts about Odisha. Capital is Bhubaneswar. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Bhitarkanika National Park, Simlipal National Park, Nandankanan Zoological Park. These are in Odisha. Then Chandaka Elephant Sanctuary, Kotagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Hadgar Wildlife Sanctuary, and Satkosia Tiger Reserve is in Odisha. Indravati Dam, which is in Indravati River, is also in Odisha. Hirakud Dam, which is in Mahanadi River, is also in Odisha. Then Konark Sun Temple is in Odisha. Chilika Lake is in Odisha. Now the next news. Cabinet approves investment of 10,900 crore rupees in food processing industry under PLI scheme. So the objective of the scheme is to support creation of global food manufacturing champions and support Indian brands of food products in the international markets. So that is the purpose of this scheme, main objective of the scheme. So let's go to the next news. First of its kind cruise service starts between Surat and Diu. So Minister of State for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Independent Charge Minister Mansukh Mandavia flagged off the cruise service from Hazira port of Surat to Diu. So one side voyage time of the cruise service is approximately 13 to 14 hours. The cruise has the capacity of 300 passengers and has 16 cabins. This cruise will sail 2 round trips in a week. The cruise has gaming lounge, VIP lounge, etc. Then in November 2020, the Hazira Goga Ropax service was also inaugurated. Then the next news, government to use sensor-based Internet of Things devices to effectively monitor Jal Jeevan Mission implementation. So for this Jal Jeevan Mission with Tata Community Initiatives Trust and Tata Trust recently completed pilot projects in remote villages of Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Himachal Pradesh. A key feature of these pilots has been the use of frugal yet sturdy sensors which provides near real-time information without manual intervention. It makes the solution scalable and sustainable. So Jal Jeevan Mission aims to provide tap water connection to every rural household by 2024. So that's all for today's current affairs. I have collected almost all the news. So that's all for today's current affairs. So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.